did. I did not keep from them. I did not withhold my heart from any pleasure. My heart rejoiced in all my labor, and this was the reward of my labor. 11. Then I looked, listen to that. Then I looked on all the works that my hands had done, and the labor which I had toiled. Indeed, all was vanity and grasping after the wind, and there was no profit under the sun. Skip with me to verse 18. He says, actually 17 and 18, he says, therefore I hated life, because the work that was done under the sun was distressing to me, for all is vanity and grasping after the wind. 18, then I hated all my labor which I had toiled under the sun, because I must leave it for another man. He goes ahead to say, and who knows whether he will be a wise man or a stupid person. Now, I say, I pray that, especially to young people, now I'm talking to you, I pray that you don't allow yourself to be too old before you answer this question. What is the purpose of God in my life? Not too long ago, I was reading actually, when Steve Jobs died. You remember who Steve Jobs is? Who is famously known for what? Are you with me? I lost all of you, looks like. He's known for Apple, thank you very much. Most of us consume his product. Now, when Steve Jobs died, I don't know whether you noted something that I did. Steve Jobs, before he died, they asked him, what do you think about God in your life? And that touched my heart. They asked him, Steve Jobs, what do you think about God in your life? Earlier on, they had asked him the same question, and he said, I don't think there is God. Before he died, they asked him the same question, and he answered and said, I wish to think that there is God. Possibly. Remember, earlier on he was saying there is no God. Before he dies, he's saying there is possibility that there is who? There is God. And he adds this statement. He says, paraphrased of course, he says, I wish to think that when I die, it is not the end of it all. I pray this afternoon that God would help us to gain that wisdom that comes from heaven, of realizing that making more money, like Steve Jobs did, does not make a difference in life. Getting the education, becoming a star in whatever you may do, does not make any single difference. The time, it gets to a time when you get to where Steve Jobs was, and you realize, like Solomon too did, that all was vanity and striving after what? After wind. My prayer to you, as I sit down, is that the Lord would help you to find that whatever else you may achieve in life does not make a difference unless you have put God first. And that's why the words of Jesus, he says, seek first the kingdom of heaven and its righteousness, and all the things will be added to you. May the Lord bless us as we contemplate on that and think about when you leave this place. I don't want you to remember anything, but think about the purpose, the agenda that God has in your life. And do not allow life to go beyond where it is unless you have found out the patterns of God in your life. Answer that question. What is God achieving in my life today? Shall we stand up as we sing our closing song?